Good evening, people of the press. Yeah, I think you know why we're here. Last night was a problem, and last night, ultimately, no one could do anything well. Not able to move the ball effectively at all. Couldn't stop the run. The only bright side to this was containing Jackson, and that's really it. Not enough pressure on Sam. Just, pre-snap penalties. Just nothing good. Last night was not good. And all we can do now is just move on and try to correct our mistakes, because we got a lot of work to do here. It's actually, believe it or not, as of right now, we're even deeper in the shit than I thought we were at left tackle, and I thought we had it all figured out. I thought we had it all figured out at left tackle, but like I said, we're even further in the shit than I thought we were, and now we just got to get out of this mess, and I'm hoping that it'll take less than 3 years, because I'm tired of waiting for a goddamn left tackle. So, but anyway, I'll take your questions.
Coach, this is obviously just a really disappointing loss for you guys. Just what can you take away from this game that kind of, I guess, stood out to you in a positive way?
Yeah, like I said, the defense played pretty well. You take away you take away the scoop and score. It's 21-13 or 23-13 or 22, whatever it would be. The turnovers, you can't. It's just, you can't win like that, and I'm pretty sure Drake knows this, and, the pick, the strip sack, it's just, he technically got strip sacked twice, but the first one went out of bounds, so, unless if that was a pass, but that, still, just failure to hold on to the ball, no trust in the offensive line, okay? But the defense, the pass defense was okay. Christian did a phenomenal job. Woodson did really good. Carlton was alright. He didn't have any holds, no bullshit PIs, none of that. So Milton did all he could. He was our only guy with a sack. So it was tough. It was tough. So.
Yeah, Jim, how are you?
Good.
So I just want to talk about Will Campbell. A lot of people have been saying that, ever since his injury, he's honestly been just getting worse and worse with his knee, and then some say it's his technique. So what do you think you're going to try to do with Will moving forward?
Yeah, we'll see. I'll have a talk with Doug and Mike, and we'll see what we can do with him. If we got to move him to guard, then we got to move him to guard. If that's what we got to do, then that's what we got to do. Played 13 games this year, gave up 5 sacks, so that's kind of. And honestly, his 5 sacks were against Myles Garrett. So if you ask me, he didn't have any sacks this year, really given up. Myles Garrett is Myles Garrett. So you can't stop Myles Garrett. I don't care how good you are at left tackle. You could be Trent Williams. I don't care. You could be Joe Alt. You could be Joe Thomas, for Christ's sakes. You can't stop Myles Garrett. But like I said, if you got to move him to guard, then you got to move him to guard. What I would do is I would probably experiment a little bit and put him at left guard in training camp. Maybe some of the little scrimmages that we have during the preseason. Put him at guard in the preseason. See how he does, and then move Jared to the center where he fucking belongs. He was the best graded center in college. You move him to left guard, and he doesn't know how to play offensive lineman. Put him at center where he belongs. It's not hard, okay? And Morgan's getting old, so maybe draft a right tackle, sign a right tackle. I don't know. Mike is really our only solid offensive lineman right now. Mike and Morgan, but Mike more so than Morgan. So, yeah. But like I said, I'll have a talk with Doug and Mike and Josh and all these guys, and we'll see what we can do. So, something's got to change here. So.
Hey, tell me what's going on,
Hey, Dante, how are you?
Oh, shit, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
Anyway, what are we doing in the off-season? Like, what do you think we should do?
I think getting a tight end, would be a good start. Maybe another linebacker, another corner. We got a lot of money, so, there's should be no excuse as to why we don't go off again in free agency. So, I'm hearing a lot of buzz about maybe getting Max from Vegas. That would be great. Maybe on a 1 or 2 year deal. He is getting a little old, so. And then maybe as far as the draft is concerned, I think the majority of them should be on the offensive side of the ball, specifically on the left side of the line. And we got the 31st pick, and it's pretty damn hard to find a left tackle who's going to be a Pro Bowler at left tackle. I believe in Mike, and he did a great job last year. So, last off season, he did win Coach of the Year, and Josh won Offensive Assistant Coach of the Year, rather. Although he didn't really look too well in the Super Bowl at all. His coaching, it was rough. So, I'd say get a tight end. Maybe another pass catcher, another receiver. Just upgrade as much as you can on offense, honestly. 28 points a game, second in scoring. You think to yourself, wow, second in scoring, why do you need more help on offense? Well, if you look at the Super Bowl, there you go. That'll tell you why. Okay? But we'll see what happens in March. But I am looking forward to the off season, so.
Thanks, Joe.
Yeah, you're welcome, Dante.
Hey, your overall thoughts on Drake May's performance?
Yeah, Drake, he just looked scared. He looked panicked. He looked uncomfortable. He looked nervous, fidgety. It's like he had ADHD out there. He just didn't look right. He looked bad. I still can't believe he almost threw for 300 yards. 300 yards? Are you kidding me? You're gonna tell me, hey, Drake May threw for 300 yards against the Seahawks defense with 2 touchdowns. I would have said, what are you, nuts? But yeah. He's got to hold on to the ball. He's got to make better decisions, but I know why he felt the way he did. It's because of the line. The line let him down. And that's how it is. The line let him down. And we're going to fix that.
Hey, Jim, why you thought Ramondre was underutilized last night?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we felt that, we weren't really getting enough progress on the ground, I guess, from either Trey or Ramondre. But I mean, you can't just rely on the pass, especially with this left offensive line issue, this left tackle issue. You can't rely on the pass. You can only for so long. You know, it's, I don't know, but you know, Ramondre's one of our best players, and I mean, I wish it could have been different, but ultimately this is it. This is what happened. We can't change it. The only thing we can do is learn from it, and that reminds me of a great quote from The Lion King. Oh yes, the past can hurt, but the way I see it, we can either run from it or learn from it. It's all up to us on what we do moving forward.
Hey Jim, I'm sorry, I just got one more thing here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, you know, how do we move forward from this? Like, what's our goal for next year here?
I think it's to just be more competitive. Honestly, you know, take care of the goddamn ball. I don't know how many times I gotta say it. I'm not mad at you guys. You know, it sucks losing a Super Bowl after all the work we've put in. The turnaround, it's a complete U-turn. It's a complete 180 for this team, and I think we'll be back in the playoffs. I really do. I just hope that, you know, it's a lot more successful this time than what happened last night. So we just establish who we are, which is a tough competitive team, and we look out for each other, we play for each other, and we just keep using what we have been doing. The offense just has to get fixed. You know, it's the offense. The offense. We've always had offensive issues ever since Tom left. It's always been an offensive problem for us. It's the line, and maybe a couple, one or two number one receivers, and we'll be good. And I never would have expected this from this team this year, 14-3 with a Super Bowl appearance. I mean, if you told me, you know, the Patriots are going to be in the Super Bowl this year, I said, what are you stupid? And yeah, well, we didn't win, and is the season a failure? Yes and no. Yes, because we didn't win a Super Bowl, and that's what separates great teams from average teams from poor teams. The great teams are in the dance every year, and if you lose, then it's a failure, because your team is supposed to be in the playoffs every year, fighting for rings, and if you don't, then you fail. But it's also not a failure because it's a complete resurgence, rebirth of this team, and I just hope that we don't get too complacent with how this year turned out, you know, in future years coming. So I'll see you guys on the draft. That should be fun. This is goodbye. So, on to next year. Okay. Alright. Thank you very much, people of the press, and we'll see you next year. Alright. Okay, thank you.